So the shield hero was about to become the Berserk hero. So what's up guys, Foxen here. You got the latest Rise of Shield Hero episode 4, and I really wanted to talk about this episode since it's been massively hyped. Not too long ago I did give my first impressions about the first episode, the double-length one. Keep in mind that I am strictly anime only, at least for now. But anyway, originally I didn't plan to talk about this episode specifically, so I've been hearing about this all over throughout the day. It's just been hyped up everywhere. So I'm like, oh no, what happened this time? Specifically to the shield hero. So to start this episode, you got their celebration, celebrating their victory over the second wave. I believe it's the second. The first since the heroes have actually arrived. I was just thinking, oh, this is gonna be good. Of course, Naofumi would be there to collect some type of reward. I mean, the guy is super broke. Although at the start of this episode, it wasn't like I was seeing death flags, but I was seeing red flags everywhere. Specifically, a very good chance of running into that one specific redhead. Oh, this is gonna get awkward. I do have to quickly also mention at the beginning that the animation was just looking really rough. I'll touch on this more a little bit later. But back to that redhead bitch. This being a celebration at the castle, you could just imagine her scheming up of something. But hold up, it wasn't just the shield hero she was sabotaging. I'm starting to think that the spear hero also got screwed in a way. I mean, she was just trying to keep all the other girls away from this guy. Which makes me question, isn't all of his party females? How is that working out? As for what the shield hero was doing in this party, naturally this dude was just biding his time. I mean, the guy didn't even want to eat some delicious food. And there was a thing about that they brought up later. Was this guy not able to taste anything up until the end of this episode? Or was it just him eating super cheap McDonald's crap? Either way, this gave me one of the best moments in the series, Raphtalia feeding him. Oh, some delicious apple meat pie? I mean, a cat girl feeding you? That's definitely gonna get everyone jelly in this castle. As for the actual redhead screwing him even more, I was really just waiting since the second or third episode for the slave thing to get brought up. Recall from episode 1, I thought that would have been the frickin' controversy. It was a really what the hell moment with everyone going against him. I mean, you even had the king being a frickin' dick. Thanks, pal. But to be honest, I can't say I was at all surprised. But here's something that did surprise me. Oh, let's free the poor dog girl by tying her up. Are you frickin' serious? Can they not see how ridiculous this whole thing was? And come on, do these guys just get off by kicking this poor dude down? What did the frickin' previous shield hero do? Who did he kill? How many dogs did he kick? I mean, Naofumi here was just starting to gain something. Just something very little compared to the other heroes. Anyway, as for the match, the blonde hero versus the shield hero. But forget about this guy, I really wanted the redhead to get bitch slapped by the shield hero. For the actual battle, was there any way for the shield hero to actually win? I mean, not only does this guy not have any offense moves, I think the spear hero was like twice his level. I mean, if the shield hero was able to drag out this battle, then perhaps he had a chance. Just make it a whole battle of endurance. Of course, this battle showcased one of the strengths of this anime, which was really something I was hoping from the first episode. Just seeing the shield hero cleverly use and take advantage of that shield, and use it as a strength. I'm kind of surprised this guy still had those balloon monsters. Which honestly, what was up with the spear hero being scared of them? Aren't these things like level 1? Or are these other heroes just made out of freaking paper? Either way, throughout this battle I was just waiting for it. I was thinking, oh, the king had to rig this battle somehow. I'm actually not even sure if it counts, but the red bitch was cheating. Oh, let me just use some wind magic and push this guy over. Come the fricking on. I mean, Naofumi had him. The only way the spear hero was able to win was by fricking cheating. Even the crowd seemed to be bought. Supposedly they couldn't see the wind magic, but come on. As for the reveal of the princess redhead, what the hell? Holy crap. Why is the princess freaking playing the hero's assistant? At this point, it really seems like she's playing everyone. She's playing the father and everyone around her. Seriously, what did the previous shield hero do to her? So far, it seems like the shield hero is not liked by default. Although on the other hand, the shield hero has protected demi-humans, which is interesting. As for the fox girl getting freed from the curse, did this girl just get smaller when she got freed? This part was a little confusing. I think that was just in his head. I am questioning just how much of this was in his mind though. At one point he actually managed to get the shield off and it still returned to him. What the hell? This actually led into something very interesting, that curse series skills. Oh yes, this guy's about to bring destruction and hell upon all of them. Screw them. Of course, this led to one of the best moments of this episode, which was Raphtalia telling everyone off, including the spear hero. He just had the shield hero at a total loss, then finally the squirrel girl calming the beast. Oh, that's definitely gonna be coming back. This whole moment really reminded me of Subaru crying on Emilia's lap, just happening way sooner. As for the end of this episode, hey, the shield hero has found his asana. Not only can this little lion girl attack, but she could also make you freaking sandwiches. Definitely don't let go of her. Also, by the way, could this guy not taste before? Or was it just that he was eating a bunch of cheap food that was super bland in this world? Or was just Naofumi just that depressed? Also, there was another thing about Naofumi just seeing her as a kid. Did he just see her as a kid this whole time, until the end of this episode? So overall for this episode, I've only got a chance to watch this at nighttime after work. Throughout the day, I just saw people spamming on Twitter and online how much this episode had them in tears. So let me just say this. Personally, I really enjoyed this episode. It just had the shield hero once again being pushed down and then further kicked again and again. It really had a similar vibe to the Subaru broken down moment. It only happened much earlier. I mean, this is only episode 4 or 5 depending on how you're counting. The help from the Neko girl was definitely needed, and it really hammered down how Raphtalia is really there because she wants to. Now you're not left to wonder about that. What if she didn't have the slave curse contract? That being said, I didn't really find this at all to be a tearjerker like I've seen others claiming. Perhaps it's just due to the shield hero being trampled on so much at this point. It's almost to be expected. I mean, after seeing the first couple of episodes, I was definitely expecting some type of scene like this to happen. Hopefully they don't overplay that. They really need to let this guy actually rise a bit. Give it some time, then you pull out the rug and tear him down again. Oh, that's gonna be happening again. As for the animation issue I brought up earlier, I don't know, perhaps I've been spoiled lately by other isekai anime, but this episode looks super rough. I really couldn't go maybe like 30 seconds without noticing some weird shot or off-model characters. At least right now, the Shield Hero anime has been confirmed for 24 episodes. But the thing is, you're only at episode 4 so far and so rough. I'll be really surprised if they don't have production issues down the line. By the way, for my review on episode 1, I was wondering whether this was more like Konosuba or Re:Zero. Right now it's definitely leaning more towards Re:Zero. If anything, that spear hero might be more like Konosuba with that useless party member. But we'll see. As for going forward with the Shield Hero, I gotta say I would like to review this weekly, but I'm already working like 70 or 80 hours a week. Definitely don't got the time. But who knows, perhaps I'll sleep half the time and put out a video every now and then. I do want to make some videos on the Shield Hero anime, but not necessarily weekly reviews. But like I said, who knows, maybe I'll chime in every now and then. Anyway, let me toss it over to you. Question of the day. Were you crushed and really feeling the Shield Hero's pain this episode? Did it move you into tears like a lot of people are claiming? And what do you think about the Shield Hero so far, 4 episodes in? How do you rank it among other isekai anime? But anyway, if you enjoyed this anime review, definitely hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I'll definitely be keeping an eye on how much interest there is on this video, and maybe I'll see if I can make more time for the Shield Hero anime. Go ahead and check out my first impressions on the Shield Hero if you haven't, and check out my top 10 anime for 2018, and I'll see you guys later.